I started getting the brunt of a lot of her outbursts, a lot of her attacks. But as she started getting older, they started getting more volatile until self-harm started. I couldn't not wake up one day and her not be alive.
I had to find something else because what we were doing was not working at all.
She had been in therapy and talk therapy, and she had done play therapy, she had done equine therapy, and I wasn't seeing any changes.
No one really knew how to peel the onion. We couldn't get to the heart of the problem.
In traditional therapy, she learned what to say. She learned the terminology. She learned what to tell the therapist to make her seem better. And with this program, she can't do that. It's too real. It digs into the life and it brings out the change in them.
No, it didn't matter what my family said or what anyone else said. I just was in my own world, and I was so deep in thought of like where I was and how like self-hatred. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror anymore.
With adopted children, which both of mine are, they, especially my oldest, the one here at Reflections, she has reactive attachment disorder. Wherever she goes, they need a special adoption group. And they also need some family and parent resources.
They tell you when you adopt this little baby, everything's gonna be fine. She'll just be a normal child, where there's trauma. There's trauma at birth. There's trauma when they take that child away. And we didn't know about that trauma.
I know as a father, I got angry and frustrated and checked. It was like nothing's changing, nothing matters, consequences don't matter, punishment doesn't matter, rules don't matter, and I'm just done.
And Reflections became like a buoy that we held on to.
What Reflections Academy gives is an opportunity for the girls to recognize that, one, the feelings that they feel are not going to go away. They're lifelong. But what they can do is learn how to cope through special skills. And it also teaches the families how to develop an environment which is welcoming for these coping skills.
The tools and the resources that they are giving us so that we are coming alongside our daughter and we're all in this together is amazing.
And at least now we have the tools to go, this isn't about us. This is nowhere near about us. This is about her loss, her grieving, and how can we help that?
Parents become a part of the clinical team that is helping your daughter. You have a vote in what happens, and that's important.
Don't give up. It is out there, and it's hard work, and you got to take a chance.
If it were my mom, I would just tell her it's all worth it in the end. Everything that you can't even imagine now, all the happiness, all the gifts, all the memories, everything that you want for your child, you can have. And it's gonna be a hard step at first, but after those steps, every step gets easier. And it's not a weakness to ask for help. Sometimes it can be your best strength.
The parents that I would be happy to recommend Reflections, I've actually done that with friends going through the similar situations.
And so I do refer and I do talk about it. It's a godsend.
Absolutely. I would recommend Reflections Academy to any parent that's having emotional struggles with their child, that even if you're not quite at the end of the rope yet, to stop that process. And it's been a godsend for our family.
we struggled with what our next step would be. And after learning of Reflections Academy, in our case, with the internationally adopted children, there was only one facility. For us, it's Reflections Academy.